next thing that I wanted to ask you a little bit about
it's
was
raining, and not just like normal rain, like it's like a downpour.
Learned a lot from your dad. You were talking about.
Anyways, back to the video.
Yeah.
Okay guys, finally introducing this video. First of all, of course, welcome to the video. Second off, I am currently in Vancouver, which is about a 4 to 5 hour drive where I live in Kelowna, BC, in the western part of Canada, right here. And for those Americans or international people that may watch this video that don't know where that is, there it is. And today we're going to see the Hodge Twins comedy tour show, which I'm super excited for, because the Hodge Twins, if you look back at my channel when I first started, when I was overweight, was one of the first channels I ever watched and one of the first channels that ever inspired me to get into fitness and to learn about nutrition and supplements and, you know, what all this stuff means. What does the fitness dream mean? And so today I'm meeting them and seeing them for the first time. Don't know if I'm actually going to be able to meet them because technically I didn't get a ticket, but I'm going to try and figure out some way for me to meet those guys, because that's something I need to do. And the main reason, like I said, is simply because they were one of the first people who inspired me to get going in this industry. And because of them, like back in the day, I used to have their t-shirts. They were the only 2XL tanks that fit me, so I would wear them. They were one of the only things I could actually wear to the gym and feel like okay in and not terrible in. So anyways, we're here, we're gonna go see that. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to bring this camera in, so we'll see what kind of footage I can get. But we're gonna head there now to the event where it's being held and see what happens. Guys, so end of the comedy show. It was so funny, like so much more funny than I thought it was gonna be. Anyways, we got a few pictures. I managed to sneak my way in, even though I technically didn't buy a ticket for the meet and greet. I was like, I gotta be able to meet these guys, because the meet and greet tickets actually sold out in like 2 seconds. My friends managed to get some, so I just kind of like went in with them, got a shot, and then now we're headed to meet up with Titus. Is it just you?
Rachel's here.
Holy!
Oh, cool.
You're gonna be filming everything.
Everything?
I forgot.
I forgot my friend's a vlogger. Okay, but seriously, Tice just took like 30 minutes to answer his phone, so my camera's like...
30 minutes!
My camera's like so...
Oh,
look at my camera!
minutes.
Look at it.
Oh, and a missed call at 10:12, 10:15, 3 minutes. Exaggeration.
Just finished up the show, gonna hang out with Tice for a bit, and then I'll give you like a little quick review on how the like actual show was, because I looked up online and there's like nothing about it, so I'm gonna kind of give you guys a quick review without releasing any spoilers whatsoever, just so if, you know, if the Hodge Twins are in your area, then you can see if the show is actually good or not, which, by the way, 10 out of 10. So good morning, guys. It is Saturday. Last night saw the Hodge Twins. Today headed to the Real Talk Summit in Vancouver to see Gary Vee and pretty much spend the day in a bunch of workshops that go over business and entrepreneurship. That's gonna be fun. First off, before we get to that though, the Hodge Twins comedy tour, little review, just quick thing I want to say, because I don't want to give any spoilers, because they made it really clear that they want filming or anything done, but I wanted to kind of tell you guys how it was. And so out of 10, I would definitely give it like a 9.5, like 10 out of 10, simply because it's all you think it was, but also some more. It's definitely like the Hodge Twins-esque, you know, rude, crude comedy, a lot of dick jokes, a lot of, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, it definitely is explicit, but the thing is, like, you're used to the Hodge Twins being that way if you watch their like relationship guide channel, where they give like tips on relationships, and it's kind of raunchy, kind of that sort of style of comedy. So one, seeing them in person, just like, you know, saying the normal stuff that you've seen them say on the YouTube channel, was super like kind of like surreal just to see it in person, for one, and then two, it was much more funnier than I thought it was going to be. Like, I went in just not really expecting what was going to happen, but they seemed really comfortable on stage. They seemed hilarious, and there's some jokes that literally I was like crying during. So overall, definitely give it a high rating. If it is in your area, I would highly recommend going seeing them. They put on an awesome show, as well as you do get a little bit of meet and greet, perhaps if you buy a ticket early enough, or if you're like me, just like sneak your way in there because your friends bought tickets. But either way, really enjoyed it. Would go again if they were nearby. But anyways, guys, we're gonna head to the Real Talk Summit. I'll try to get as many clips as possible today, and then we'll see you guys later on. Business conference today, so gotta take off the boosts, and put on the fancy shoes. Yeah, excuse me. Do you know where the summit is?
Summit actually right through these
Okay,
doors.
sweet. I don't know
Okay,
where you
okay.
are. That's actually Kyle, Kristen. You guys have seen them very recently. They were in Kelowna.
recently.
Yeah, at Denny's. It was great.
It was us.
Yeah. Okay, summit.
Summit.
Hell yeah.
Hey, entrepreneurs in the house.
Do 2 laps around Trout Lake to figure out if I was really going to do this for you.
Wellness exercise, personal wellness exercise it is to work with young people.
Chipotle. She's got a better Chipotle than this. Yeah, let's grab Chipotle.
Yo,
That's fish.
the alley is pink
It's so cool.
and yellow.
And yellow.
Pink and yellow. Wait, I gotta get some of these colors in the background. Yeah, so we're just in Vancouver. We just finished up lunch at Chipotle, heading back to the conference. Gary V soon. So excited. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get goosebumps when he gets on stage. I think I was gonna say boost bumps. Goosebumps is what I meant.
So what are some real life examples of this? How do we see this in the world? What's some proof of this? Because as entrepreneurs, we need evidence, right? We gotta have evidence.
On social media, friends, you ask questions. And he answers, get up on your feet!
And then I said to him, young man, here's the difference between you and I.
I just finished up at the event. It was crazy to see him talk live. Like, honestly, like, he's funny, but he's also stern and tells it how it is. Like, straight up, just like the Real Talk Summit ended with the biggest real talker. Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, man, go ahead.
When the intent, the more you grow, the more your intent gets challenged. What do you do to combat that?
What's that?
The more you grow, the more your intent gets challenged.
Okay.
What do you do to combat that?
Never waver from your intent.
Never stray from my intent. That was like the words I got from Gary, and it hit so hard with me because I promised to myself as well as to you guys that no matter how long these videos go for, no matter how big I get, I'm going to remain honest, true, and in what I do, which is to hopefully inspire and educate you guys on this channel, on my Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, everywhere. So thank you guys for the support that you give me. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking my pictures on Instagram. Honestly, I would be nothing if it wasn't without you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really enjoyed this weekend. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, of course, hit that thumbs up button. Comment down below because I always love hearing from you guys. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Until next time, stay swole, my friends. Stay swole. Woo!